Greetings, friends. Steven here, and welcome back to the floor of CatMax. Do you guys like this new recording studio? It looks kind of neat. I got those Zoids. Still have them on the floor. Still not enough room, which is a problem because I just got back from our local toy show once again, and I thought, hey, let's check out some pickups. So let's get to it. Let's fill up this floor. And once you know it, our first couple pickups are actually retro games, and there's not a lot of retro games I'm really picking up anymore because it's tough to find them for a good price. But these two, I believe I picked up for 20 bucks. So here we have, first of all, our Game Boy Color Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Saves the Day. Pretty sure I don't have that. And Tiny Toon Adventure games usually pretty good. Put that there. And the other one is one I'm happy to find because I've been wanting to collect all the Addams Family games, and this is, of course, The Addams Family by Ocean for the original NES. This looks to be in pretty good shape. Stickers all look pretty good. So this is actually now a 2-day toy show, and I'm wondering if I want to go to the second day. I have a pretty good amount of stuff here. I got 2 baggies, and I don't know. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. So one of the things I picked up was a lot of these still sealed, more or less. They're kind of in rough shape, but a lot of G2 Transformers. Dude, Toys and Wheels. You know, I bought my first NES game with my own money from a Toys and Wheels. It was Mega Man 2. So, $7.99 for Transformers G2 realistic styling and detail. Sure, that's realistic. Got Afterburner. This is, as you can see, the Canadian version. Please get those fun French names. Canadian. There's been a lot of buzz lately in the Transformers community about G2 stuff. It's kind of catching on again, so I'm glad I found these all for a really good price. Okay, I'm back. I just hit pause for a moment there. And what we're looking at here, Afterburner, the blue and yellow striped jet, Decepticon. I won't spend too long looking at all these, but there you go. If you want to pause it, by all means. Neat. So there's a few of these. So $7.99 once again. Look at these colors. This was a wild time. Once again, realistic styling and detailing. Turbo Fire. Question is, will I open them? I mean, these aren't really in collector's condition, but they are still sealed. Tricky. We'll see. There's another tech spec for you. Weapons do not shoot. 93. That'll be around the time of the, I guess, the Tiny Toons again. Put those like that. Alright, about there. Okay. And as you may imagine, I got these all from the same seller. Got a pretty good deal on these. Everything that you'll see would have been a grand total of $105, which I think, considering the amount of stuff I got, is a pretty decent deal. Once again, some epic graphics. Wind Razor. You might hear some noise outside the apartment. That'll happen, especially this time of day. Next up, Transformers, Beast Machines, Battle for the Spark. This one I thought looked pretty neat. It's a tank drone. I think in the past I've shown off the bigger tank core figure, but this is the more basic, drone, smaller size. It's got some really neat colors. I dig the chrome. I hope I live to see the day when people come around and appreciate Beast Machines. I didn't mind it. Hmm. 2000. It's more recent than I would have thought. I'll have to take a good picture at the end. I haven't been doing the best job with my thumbnails at the for these videos. So back to G2. I'm just pulling these out of the bag as I grab them, but Rapido. It looks pretty cool. Rear engine, red, sporty car, fun graphics, of course. So like the one that was kind of ripped up, like this one will be certainly easier to open. Like it's practically open already. But these other ones, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If I'm bored and want to play them, I'll open. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I think I got a pretty decent deal for a lot of these. As you can see, like these aren't obviously, of course, like G1 package will go for hundreds of bucks or something crazy. But these guys, these generations are definitely more reasonably priced. So we got Transformers, Armada, Nemesis Prime. That's cool. Pretty sure I have the standard Optimus, but I definitely didn't have the evil version. Nemesis with Runover, the Minicon. But yeah, we'll see. Like, I'm pretty pooped already in that. I don't know if I'll head to day 2 or not. We'll see. I certainly wouldn't mind. Question is, will there be new stuff, or did I grab pretty much everything I wanted today and I won't need to go back tomorrow? Oh, excuse me. I already got to do laundry tomorrow. We'll see. Let's just move this over a bit. Alrighty. Next up, this guy. Boy, this paint job, though. Whoa. That camouflage. He's like John Cena. You just can't see him. He's invisible. Transformers, Robots in Disguise. Looks like a Zellers sticker there. Shout out to Zellers. $7.99 shooting missile launcher. Hooligan, the Decepticon. Cyberjet. Or Voyou. Voyou. Man. So vibrant. If anything, I should make this the here, maybe I'll make that the thumbnail. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. These are cool. They're so like hideous that they're amazing. And that's alright. It's funny how they did this with the plastic on both sides. I'm not really sure why they would do that, but I don't know. How are we doing on time? 5 minutes? Cool. Okay, this is actually the last thing about... I did a few laps around the toy show, and then I spent all my money, and I was like, well, time to take a break and go get some lunch. So I went across the street to the Indian buffet. We can put a quick picture here of my one of my dishes there. There you go. Pretty tasty. Got some chai tea there and all that. Pretty good. And he came back, and I was like, well, maybe I'll do another lap around. The only thing I found was this. It's a translucent Rhino Alien. $7. There we go. It's very similar to the original Bull Alien, but just looks slightly different, more Rhino-esque shapes. Still has the same gimmick though, with this little piece on the side here. Just go like, pull this back, yeah. And there's a little piece here, so you can go here. That's fun. Always happy to add to my Alien collection. Put that over there. Oop. Try to focus again. That is a baggie complete right there. There's the next toy show in May. Problem with this show is that there's so much already out in this month of October. We got Starlink, as you may have saw in the last Gamer Hall. Pokemon's coming up. Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming up, and man. Oh, here's a card. This is Wishful Games. This is where I got the focus. There we go. That's where I got those 2 games. Shamanus. I think I've been there once. Maybe. I can't remember. Not sure where Shamanus is, honestly. Okay. Oh, okay. So now we're getting to what I like to call the floor pot baggie. Because when you go to these toy shows, you'll often see, you know, everyone will have the tables of stuff, but under the table there'll be like a bin of random odds and ends, and that's what most of these came from. So, pretty sweet deals. Once again, I don't have specific numbers of cost paid for them, but the grand total, as I said, for everything you've seen here will be $105. So here's a pretty cool floor bot. It's whatever show it was from, Robots in Disguise. It's Galvatron. Now I have this mold already as the black Megatron, but I didn't have the white version here. And he's actually in pretty good shape as far as parts. Like he's missing, yeah, he's missing these little doodads. They don't do much. Surprisingly though, he's got little foot covers. Normally those are missing. Goes like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. In pretty good shape. And this is just in like a bin on a floor, so he's pretty good shape, I think. I think it was this and another for 15 or something. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Any of my retro gaming bros out there probably don't want to see that get scuffed up. Oh my gosh. Here, no, put there. Okay, that'll do. And yeah, well, along with that one, I also got this one. This is whatever, Dark Fall of the Moon Tron, one of the Transformers live action movies. It's Soundwave in a different paint scheme. Now, I already have this figure in the more movie accurate, which is basically just lots of grays, but this one was like a blue and red, little extra flame deco on them. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. So he has little extra arm thingies, and people love slamming doors. And yeah, I think he's all there. It's hard to tell, especially with these movie bots that are made up of like 90% knives. But yeah, something like that. Cool. Keen to give this Tiny Toons game a go. I hope I do bring back the Should I Keep It series. I just have to get good at recording stuff again. Audio levels, man, they're a killer. Next up, we have from Transformers Cybertron. This is the Cryo. Was that just Predaking? Was that what they called him? I don't know if he's got his batteries in. I should take those batteries out because they sound about dead and they're probably just gonna leak if I don't. So these came out of a guy's bin, and I got some pretty sweet deals out of that bin, I'll tell you one. Along with that, I pulled some out and I was like trying to figure out which one was the better one. I was like, you know what, just take them both. So I did. So here's another another Cryo Predaking. Which one's better? It doesn't matter. They're both mine. I can pick and choose. I already have the red version, but I did not have the blue one, and he had two, so now I have two. Let's just organize a bit here. Let's move back. This is why recording on the floor is good. Can spread stuff out a bit more. And from that same baggie we have Transformers Cybertron. Normally this would be Shockwave, but this is now in Blaster colors, so I guess he's the good guy version. Although I'm pretty sure this wasn't in the show. Probably just a repaint for toy selling purposes. But yeah, these are like these guys are all came from the same bin, and they're all pretty darn cheap. Also, surprisingly in that bin was some new guys. So here's a second Skullgrin. Still has a little Titan Prime Master whatever thingy in him. Yeah. So why did I spend full price for this thing? Yeah, he's stuck. How do I get them out? I forget. Yeah. Which one was that? Is that Liege Maximo? I don't remember. That's this season's toy line. I've already forgotten it. So, cool. Threw that in. I don't know why that was in there, that bin, but it was. Also, this guy, he just came out a few months ago too. And look, there's even another bonus Prime Master inside. Cool. Is that supposed to be like that? I don't remember. Whatever. But hey, he threw that in. Cool. Good old toy show. Threw this in. It's a piece of the Unicron toy. Just a piece. He had a Unicron in that bin as well, but I already have two, and they take up a fair bit of space. But who knows? Like I said, he was given great deals, so maybe I'll go back and grab the Unicron. Between 3 Unicrons, I might have enough pieces for one complete Unicron. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, look at this. So, since these are so cheap, it is, of course, quite possible that these are missing parts. Like you saw, the Galvatron's missing little ab tong bits. But for the most part, I mean, just for something to toss around, fiddle around with for a bit, a couple bucks each. I do love me some thrift bots slash floor bots slash whatever bots. That guy's cool. Very pointy. Put him there. And is that about it? Just about it. A couple GoBots. Threw those in as well. I think these are bootlegs. It's hard to tell. They feel kind of flimsy, but they do feel like they do have metal parts as well. Tires falling apart there. It's got a flat. There's that. And one of these. Also a GoBot or close to it. Oh, it is Bandai, 1984. That's cool. Alright, well, that guy sounds legit. Did this one have a thingy on it? I don't know. We'll take a look at these. Of course, I've barely even touched the Zoid figures. There we go. Maybe this will be the screenshot I use. Something like that. Right there. That'll be a good one. So I think that's it. Cool. Alrighty. That is another toy show in the bag. That was day one of our local, was it Cherbomb Toys Ultimate Hobby and Toy Fair. So yeah, like I said, there's a day two coming up, so I might go to that. I might not. This is a pretty good haul, I think, but yeah, who knows? We'll see. I'll probably do it just for something to do. Like I gotta do laundry tomorrow, but aside from that, it's gonna be another lazy Sunday. And yeah, so everyone, hope you enjoyed this latest mess of odds and ends. Look at this. Look at this. Out of control. What were they? Man, they were insane back then. But yeah, everyone, thanks for watching, and hopefully we will see you next time. Bye-bye.